Are we live?
We're live.
We're live. Welcome to low budget Coles brand Thursday night Thrillhouse Supercars. No intros, no frills, no nothing, just supercars. Hey everyone, this is Mikey, and in the box with me is the good doctor. How are you? Hey. Welcome. We've got Super 2A on tonight, season of endurance. 1 hour around Lago. What are you calling it these days? Lago, Lake Maggie. Lago Maggie. Maggie Noodle. The Maggie Noodle. Alright, so we've got a couple of minutes. We'll kick into qualifying for these guys, but it's been a pretty awesome season for this group. We've got Ghost in here looking for a pole, looking for a win. He was a bit salty about last time.
He's motivated. We'll just go with that.
He's motivated. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, he's just.
His teammate. That car looks the same. Glazer's on the screen though. That looks like this car, but has a different number, number 23.
Oh.
Go for it down.
Well, no. There we go. I'm just gonna move a couple of things around here, guys. Just doing a bit of thing. I'm gonna shut the door. I'll leave you to it for a second, Lucas. I'm just going to get a couple of things organised, mate, and then we'll get qualifying underway.
Oh, we might go through the food then, guys, while Mikey's getting himself settled in. So at the moment, currently P1, we've got Glazer there. This is the Ghost teammate. So he's the campaigner now for the Revolution Racing BMW. Beautiful car, that. Quite impressive. I'm not a big fan of red myself, but that's a really good looking red. There he's back, guys. He's going to send a shiver down everyone's spine. One of the quickest Hyundai's below That's covered. There's my mate Scotty there in the BOC Aston Martin. Ragged Edge. Rumour is this isn't a massively strong track for the Aston Martin, but I believe in Scotty's hands it might go alright for him.
He's a bit of a gambler with strategy as well, while Scotty. He's given us some pretty wild moments, so no doubt he'll be up the pointy end. Watch him to pull the alternate.
Good evening there, Grim Death. Yeah, no, I'm going to miss watching your race tonight, mate, but I'm happy to for you to join me next week in 2B, hopefully. And we'll go at it. We'll go at it next week, mate. Hey, Betty.
Thanks for tuning in, brother. Hey, Betty. All the Super 2 guys are tuned in as well. Who else we got tuned in tonight then, good doctor?
Betty's in at the moment. Can't see the rest yet. There we go. These computers, I can't do it. Leave me alone. Back to the racing cars. Filthy there. It's currently P3 in the Cornerstone. One of the CP meeting entries of Thrillhouse. Cornerstone BMW there. Harvey Norman Racing. He's been coming on really strong at the end of the season, so I'm really keen to watch him have another run tonight. He isn't super confident, but he never really is. I watched him at the end of the race. He seems to just come out of nowhere right at the end of the race. Shane Sky. In the Switchblade, Valvoline Yellow. Another one of the races that tends to be up around the point end of the field. Really keen to see him get amongst it here. The Hyundais have really had a bit of a drop off this season, so a couple of the boys here are really keen to sort of give it some more results before we send off Group 4. Excalibur there, position number 6 at the moment. In the black super cheap livery, his new livery. Really nice and young car, that. Massive improvement from the original one too. Don't say well myself. Not a bad looking livery now. Powerhouse Mustang. Another one that's going to be up around the mid to the front end of the field too. He's season campaigner. Got a couple of good results under his belt, so he's keen to get up and amongst it. Yardstick. The other one of the cornerstone BMW sponsored by Rabble Club. In that beautiful chrome blue and white livery. I love that livery. It's absolutely stunning. Looks beautiful. Even though it's a bit of a tear in my eye when Drive.com and he parted ways mid-season. What do we got next? Dazza, SB Tools for Cruising Motorsport. One of the two cruising cars in tonight's race. Goodmont is the other one. Currently in 3, so we'll go up to him in a minute. Dazza's had another up and down season. Seems to be getting awfully unlucky at the starts of races at the moment. Gets caught up in those first couple of laps worth of tussles. So hopefully these boys can sort of get through the first couple of corners nice and tidy. We'll point the same way at all lap Luminous, Jandal TKR racer. Really nice livery that. It's a bit of an evergreen livery actually. Looks good on all the cars. Yet to see it on the Aston Martin, Mikey.
Yeah, I need to get on that.
You need to get on that. It does look good though. It's a beautiful looking car, and Luminous has been having a fairly strong season actually. He's been up around the top 10. He's another guy.
He's had some incredible starts.
He has, absolutely. He's now at the start of the BMW, which is really good because it's not an easy thing to do. Little thing that it is.
Yeah, he's had a good little feature starts this evening. What we're going to do right now, good doctor, if you don't mind, I'm just going to do a room reset and get qualifying underway.
Happy days. I'll go to the chat then, guys. How are we going? Who we got? So we got Grimdeath, Betty, Dadson. How are you, Dadson? Lachlan Farrell. How are you?
Hey, Lachlan.
Scooter82. How you going, mate? Good to see you. Sinister. Oh, Mr. Mankini. Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ghost and the Good Doctor. Ghost is racing. Mikey's in the box tonight, Mr. Mankini. Oh, there he is. He's a couple further down. I mean, Mikey's Sauce Chief. Oh, you're on the list now, Mr. Mankini. Nazca, how are you, sir?
Right.
Kenamos. How are you, sir? Good to see you.
Kenny from the Cosmos.
Never going to leave that nickname down.
Nah.
Welcome
I
to the
don't
little
think he
Thrillhouse,
minds.
Kenny. Clivey Palmer. Oh, I love that name. That's brilliant. Well done. Oi, oi. That's great. Enzi Goodmont. How are you, sir? Watch out Group B next week, says Grimdeath. Well, I'll be watching for you, mate.
He'll be looking in his rear view mirrors for you. Shot to the heart. Sorry. Okay, so let's get qualifying underway. 20 minutes these guys get to set the grid for tonight's 1 hour endurance race.
I'm going to try and pick out the rest of the guys a little bit beforehand, guys. So we've got Jim Bob here. He's the last minute call up for the race with Grimdeath being out and about. So Jim Bob's jumped in. That's given me a massive sigh of relief for next week's race because he was the guy that absolutely brained us into the 2B last week. So I'm quite happy with this race tonight. Good luck tonight, Jim Bob. What else have we got here? So in front of the two there at the moment we've got Ghost. What can we say about this fella here? He's definitely keen for a win after coming out and decimating Group B. Dropped in today. It was a bit tougher for him last week. Had to work for it a bit. He's definitely, as Ghost does, he's put in a lot of kilometres this week and really tightened up the BMW with the help from the Revolution boys as well. So I expect him up and around the front end and he's going to be really hungry for this win. Hijacker out of P2 there at the moment. Really fast Mustang operator, this fella. Expect him in the top tier next season. Stunning livery. I think that's my favourite livery at the moment. Absolutely nailed that livery there, mate. It's beautiful.
Oh boy. Jim Bob and Scotty getting tangled up in the first complex.
Come on, boys.
Unbelievable.
Couple in, couple out. We're coming back in now.
Couple of hot heads there, but they need to sort this out. They need to work together if they want to get these Aston Martins up the pointy end. Not the way you want to be starting your qualifying out.
Okay, currently P3, we've got Lardas there in the Phoenix Motorsport, I believe we call vehicle, the Hyundai. Jimbo was playing, yeah, we know. Very, we sort of touched on him a little bit at the start of the tinker film in the pits, but this is the counter punch. This is a guy that's going to be right up the point into this race. This track sort of plays a little bit more into the unknown strengths with a lot of big stops.
We've seen some good races here by the Hyundai.
Yeah.
Really, really good little nimble package. Gets around these the final sector really nicely as well. That's where it's really strong.
If you can stick with Ghost and Hijack, I think he might be in for a good position here tonight. He's definitely up for a podium, I'd say.
Yeah, he's got the pace for burn, so he'll definitely be up there. See a few of these guys starting on their flyers now. So Ghost half a second up at the moment from Hijackers. So that's a pretty big opening statement. But we'll see these times compress as the field starts to burn.
The last guy in the lobby tonight, guys, is Good Bond. Very, very quick Mustang operator. He's been up and down this season though. He's had a couple of races where he hasn't been available, and then he's had a couple where he's got caught up in some incidents. He's definitely a lot faster than his position he's seen this season is saying. He's going to be keen to get the SB Tools Cruising Motorsport Mustang towards the front of the field again. Another one of my favourite liveries. So quite happy with how that one's come out actually. It's that's the field tonight,
yeah,
guys. We're going to try and find someone that's on a part of the circuit who's coming down the straight. There we go. Right, the camera angle looks, there it is. So, turns 1 and 2. Just tiramisu. Tuck it in nicely for exit there. The turn 3, this is Aria. Got to watch that curb on the inside. If you hop on that curb, you're going to end up on the outside fence there, right then into the grass, and that grass will suck you down the hill. Toscana, this is 4 and 5. This is flat out. Just touch the curb on the inside there and set yourself up for the run down the hill to NASCAR. Big passes opportunity down here on the right hand side. Also the burn zone. So you've got to watch that mid-race as well, guys. We're tucking down the inside to burn the penalties off. With the NASCAR, this is tuck it in as brave as you can get it. And stand on the gas. Do not touch that stand on exit. There's a little bit on the table there. Okay, this is turn 7. This is Curva Alpha. And turn 8. Curva Alpha goes through both turns there. This is turn 9. This is Connor Capo. Weird names there, thanks, Sean. Double apex against it out wide here, then tuck it in again. You've got to slow it up a little bit for exit here. You don't want to cross onto that red. That's an instant penalty touching that out there on the left-hand side there. Into Corsa, turn 12. Watch the exit there too. You're going to come out wide. You've got to touch that grass. There's a little bit of gastro-turf there to save you, but mostly grass. And I think it's a short lap, 1 minute 20, so it's not a very long lap here at Maggie.
No, it's not. It's a quick lap. We're just going to see Hijacker and Ghost go over the line now, see where they end up. Both on quick laps. There we go. So Hijacker moves into P2, 200s behind Ghost.
This is good though. Look, we've got a Revolution car in third as well at the moment, look, with Glazer.
Yeah, good showing from the team so far, early on.
Glazer could be on for a really good start here. He could really help Ghost through turns 1 and 2.
Let's see where he goes with this time. He's going to go quicker again. That time.
There he's tucked into 4th there nicely. Look at Filthy there. P5.
Filthy up to 5th.
Nice work.
That was a good lap that you went on board with actually. He did leave a little bit on the table, but he was nice and smooth.
It was a very tidy... the cars are still pretty heavy with fuel at the moment, so it's a very tidy bank lap for Filthy to put in there. So if worst case scenario he doesn't get any faster, that's not a bad bank lap to have in the board actually. It's probably with a 120, 1.5-ish, so that's not too bad. That should be still good for that to Jim Bob's Dark Horse, better you think?
Yeah, he's obviously just off the back of a win. He's getting faster and faster each week.
Yeah, he is.
Expect Scotty to jump up as well. It's just circulating at the moment. He's still got over half a tank of fuel on the big Aston.
This is the downside to the Aston. It's pretty frugal on fuel, so when it comes to qualifying, you've really got to rev it out hard to really burn some fuel. Whereas the BMW guys just have to exit the pits and they're already at low fuel, so it's alright for them.
He's got a pit. Showing that he had burned his penalty, but the penalty was remaining above his head, which is a bit concerning. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Jim Bob
let's check when is his time here.
P5.
Wow. Alright. 121.3 for Jim Bob there. That's a great little lap.
Takes him up in there nice at the P5. That's the third row.
Still 13 minutes to go in qualifying, so still plenty of laps to get in as well.
The split for him and Berry though, 0.007.
And I like that number.
Oh boy.
Ghost doing it easy out front there, 0.2 ahead. He really is the... Yeah. Looks like it's a fairly new chassis. This one, 811 Ks on this M4 and he's done.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Got a little bit of a birthday present when he went to Super 2A.
3,962 kilometres on the hijacker Mustang.
Is that your old ride?
That'll be my old ride. Glazer there with 2,710 kilometres on his. Let's see if we can find the most amount of Ks on a car.
I've seen some really high ones.
Oh, here we go. Excalibur's up to 11,269 kilometres on that Mustang.
Oh boy.
Is anyone going to beat that?
Do you realise you can use a new chassis every now and again? Excalibur? That must have been his Season 2 chassis, still going.
Still going.
Right, he's put some Ks in that car.
It's the oldest car on the grid.
Absolutely, probably one of the oldest cars in Thrillhouse from the sounds of that. 11,000 Ks. Wow. I know people with real cars in this car.
Very tight, knotted up in the final bend. Let's check Scotty's time here. Does not improve. So,
oh, Shane Scotty's had a big lose in the background there. Just caught that.
So this is concerning for Scotty. He's down in P9. He's 1.2 off the pace. We're going to check his first split here. Is he on a lap now? He pitted for fresh tyres.
Comes through the split. Where is he at?
Oh, he's on a purple sector.
Here we go.
Here he comes.
Here he comes. The guys.
How is
the
he
Moff
through
just
NASCAR?
chimes in. G'day, Moff. Moff says that Excalibur's Mustang was built in 1989. That explains the comments. He's 10k overdue for his service too, guys. It probably explains why he's a little bit further down the field than you want to be.
Oh, he's lost a little bit of time there.
Excalibur's right. Is that a little spanner on the dashboard man again, guys? Oh, big second take there on the run through there.
So he's left a lot on the table at NASCAR. He really needs to throw himself in there more. So he'll improve on his own time here, but this will not be pole.
Wow.
Alright, he knows he's got sector 1 down. So Ghost going with a 120.4 at the moment, so it's just a really good lap. Still going to keep an eye on Scotty here.
Scotty for a minute. Just car's looking tidy this lap though. It's looking quick. He's getting a bit of a toe from Excalibur here too. The ancient Mustang. For all legs. Nice out of the seals.
Okay, so just checking.
He doesn't bite much of NASCAR, does he?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't touch the curb at all, and I think that's where he's losing all his time.
He jumps the curb. Oh, she's in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they caught it.
And he is not liking this track at all.
No way. It's behaving nicely over the curve. I noticed they hopped the curve there, and the car stayed pretty level, so it looks like it's fairly
He's
soft.
got a good tune under his belt, but it's just the track's just not coming to him.
Oh.
Very ordinary sort of approach there, coming into the last little complex. Final bend for Scotty. This is going to be well off the time. We check Jim Bob there. Jim Bob, good lap on lap 5 with the 121.3. Hasn't done anything even remotely close since then, so he might have cashed in early.
Ghost has moved the goalposts again, guys. He's down to a 119.9.
Wow.
0.3 ahead of Hijacker.
Hijacker no slash with a 120.2. Check on him now at the moment. He's down on his fastest time at the moment. Glazer having a great run.
This is good for Revolution. Have Glazer in P3 at the moment. He
Yeah,
could
this
really
is
be a
huge.
thorn in Hijacker's side going into turn 1 too. Oh, goes with a
Well, if they
huge
both
slide
get the
there through
inside
Briscoe.
line.
Exactly right. So if Glazer nails to start, he can get right in the back bumper and Ghost and really lock Hijacker out to that wide line. Ghost goes in. He's going to get another some boots on him. Go back to Hijacker there. Currently P2. Hasn't improved yet. On Ghost's
Good line
time.
up to 4th spot. So great shine there. So BMW, Mustang, BMW, Mustang, Hyundai, Aston Martin.
Imagine you better said that at the start of the season. Who would have been? I would have believed you with the BMWs. The Mustang could have been laughed at at the start of the season. Be up that far.
The guys in the Mustangs have been doing a great job just to have them that far up. It's a
Really
car
shows.
with no strengths, but doesn't really have any weaknesses either. It's
Just
sort of
average at everything.
It's just average. It's plain Jane
Oh,
ordinary.
Hijacker takes a big bite out of NASCAR there. That surely was a penalty. He had all 4 wheels off the track.
They're giving it to him.
Wow.
Have that one, son. Run with it. Is he going to get us? Is he going to go up in the sector?
Where's he
A little bit
going?
weird there. He's too far down to improve on his time, I think. He's going to have to reset and go again. He's checking. He will go again. He's got a little bit of fuel in the tank. Tyres are looking okay, so
He's coming through to Starter now. That's looking
no,
like
he's
a
going
real sort of
to
car
pit.
too.
Alright, so Hijacker is going to cash in these last sort of 6 minutes of qualifying. Hoping that he'll move the goalpost a little bit further up towards Ghost.
Glazer's another one that leaves a lot to table at NASCAR as well. He only just touched the ripper strip. He didn't go over the ripper strip at all, so he's leaving along the table at NASCAR. Look at flat stick though, guys. Jump on board with him. Goes to P4.
Oh, look at
There he just
this.
takes off here. Puts plastic in
It's
fifth.
on in the mid-pack here.
Great job. That'd be one of
Plastic.
Plastic's best qualifying for the season, surely.
Point
Great lap.
007 ahead of Goodmont again, liking that number 2.
There's that number again.
Wow, these times through
Scotty just
P8
made a
through to
wheel of Glenn
P4.
Briscoe. Nice work there from Plastic.
Blazer half full goes a little bit faster, but not quite enough to range in on Hijacker, who's 0.4 ahead of him. Barry's ranging up on Glazer as well, so he's going to have to put in an even faster lap because I feel that Barry's going to sneak in there. Across the line with a 120.779, and he's got the lights going, but he's going to back out of it. Ranged up on Ghost, but too quickly there.
So,
Mate, Hyundai's looking good.
it is looking really good. Well, just having a word of a look at Barry's car. And another car that's really well sorted, nice and planted, very balanced looking car. The back end is really looking like it's following the front nicely. There's not a lot of sliding involved. So, he's going to it's a good shot. Let's get a picture and watch it. Good one there, currently P6. Very, very tidy race showing the good ones. Other guys been caught up in a lot of early race drama throughout the season. Had to do it the hard way.
Yeah, be looking to have a clean race this time.
Do it the Wardo way, as we like to say. A bit off the pace though. Goes a bit deep into turn 1 there. Sometimes you bite off it more you can chew running into turn 2, then you go too deep and it ruins your exit for turn 2. Back here with the Aston Martin. So Jim Bob's currently leading the Aston Martin pack in P8. Makes me nervous for next week. Guys like Jim Bob and Solly and Scotty taking the Aston front makes me very nervous for next week.
Yeah. It's a very, very tough track for the Aston. Very, very tough.
On paper, it
Still,
looks like
even
an
though-
Aston-friendly track, doesn't it, though? Because there's lots of big, long
Yeah.
straights and a lot of high-speed turns. You think, oh, yeah, the Aston. That said, though, a 19.9 out of the BMW is a good lap. So, first had a couple shuffle down. Let's go back up to 5th. Who's up there? Filthy! He goes to P5. Just
Look
shuffles
at
down
this.
Shane Sky and Flatstick.
Wow.
The Cornerstone boys are both in the tenure at the moment. They're out to play. Good to
That's
see.
a great qualifying by Filthy. We're just coming up on about 3.5 minutes to go at the moment.
Evening Mo, evening Louis. Hi boys.
Kia ora, boys. Welcome to the stream. Thursday nights, no frills. Just us and you. Yeah.
That is now to go do everything no frills way.
Yeah, minimalism is an in thing. Let's check on some of these times here.
It's very close for the mid pack. So we got Filthy in 5. It's like 0.3 of a second all the way back to 10th. Who's Scotty now? Scotty's P10. Jim Bob's P9. Yassin's really need 5. Scotty goes to 6.
Scotty's
That's good enough.
There he goes. All right.
That's good enough. That'll get him onto row 3. That's what he wants. He wants to be up around the close. Flat stick in the background. Loses it. Oh boy. That's good enough, I think, for Scotty. Gets him into a solid position for the start of the race. If he can stay around the 6th position. He's a very quick racer, so that'll tuck him into the pack, which is really nice. Nice spot to be, I think.
I have a feeling he's going to turn it up a notch on this. Yep, he's going faster again.
Good work.
He's on for P5 here.
That's what we want to see.
He takes a little bit more curb this time, so he's learning.
She's still tailing that one, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just gone up again because Scotty's gone back to 7.
Goodmon goes up to
6.
P6.
There he is. So they're fighting tooth and nail for this middle of the pack.
He's still up, 0.32.
Evening D. Good, thanks mate, how are you?
This last sector needs to be really good.
Oh, he's nailed it.
Oh, he's gone too wide.
Yeah. Get out of it, Scotty.
Oh, the big wide.
Stick a ball for the sun.
Focus on the exit here and go again. That's all he can do. He knows he's got pace. He's definitely good in sector 1.
As is often turn low. Scarborough's currently picked 12 in the ancient Mustang. Okay, I'm just going to stick now, son. Sorry.
He'll love it.
Okay, so still circulating. Hasn't really improved his luck yet. He's just getting the feel for the car, getting himself centred. Very, very serious operator he goes. He, one of the hardest people I've ever met. He's hard on himself. He was not a happy man last week. Wanted that win badly, and he's come out of that and he's moved a little far, and he's going to put a lot of laps in this week and last fortnight. He's not going to be able to do it easy though. Hijacker's going to have something to say about it. I think Glazer might let him get away with it, but I think Hijacker's going to have a bit more to say about it than the guys who don't count out. Berry, Scotty, the good mod, Tart, or Filthy, I keep saying Tart now. Filthy there as well. Super 2A field's pretty balanced out.
Well, Berry off on the main straight as well has a big moment. That really hurts you on qualifying when you stuff up your last lap and you can't redo a new lap as well. So that's it. Qualifying is over.
Happy days. Alright, Chad, who else got in here tonight? Shizer, how are ya? Cruiser, g'day mate, how are ya? Atlas, Mr. Lockwood. Alright guys, so that's qualifying over. We'll get a grid off Mikey in just a second. But while we're here mulling about, evening Pruski, while we're mulling about, we're going to get your top 3. And how many cars, a number, are going to be off on turn 1, lap 1?
Oh.
No names, just numbers.
Nah. Alright.
Juke Matt, how are ya? B8, how are you, buddy? JOTT says all 14 cars. Louis says 13.
Well, if test start number 3 is anything to go by, then you're not far off, mate. We had an
Mr.
almighty crash.
D and Dadson will say 3. Eric the Black, good day all. Looking forward to another brilliant race. How are you, mate? Good to see you. This is a good race to be watching, buddy. These guys really know how to turn it on. Betty says, Ghost Hijacker Jim Bob for the podium. Mr. Mankini says, Ghost Glazer Filthy or for podium. Sinister says, driver of the day Shane Scott. I didn't ask for driver of the day, Sinister. Come on, mate. Ghost, Hijacker and Berry for the podium with 5 cars off in turn 1. Brocky reckons Filthy for the podium. I quite like that idea there, Brocky.
Yeah, I'm liking that one. I'm liking that one, Brocky. That's a good idea.
Dorema says Ghost, Hijacker,
on the
Berry.
podium.
Miz, how are you, sir? Says Ghost, Glazer, Hijacker. Shizer reckons 3 cars off in turn. 3's a pretty balanced number. Miz says 4.
We had 2 at Supercar.
Scooter says 2 off. Podium, Ghost, Hijacker, Berry. Dadson says Ghost, Hijacker, Berry. So a lot of people are tipping Ghost. He's unbackable for the win by looks of this. Louis says Ghost, Goodmont, Filthy for the podium. Duke Matt says 4 cars off in turn 1. Scotty reckons he needs to grease the elbows. Yeah, she's a bit squeezy into turn 1 there, Scotty. So just keep on the straight and narrow, mate.
She really tightens up.
You are in a pretty good starting position there, though, Scotty, middle of the field there. So if the front guys get together, you can pounce. Jim Bob, happy with 10th. Seriously quick field. Yeah, Jim Bob, welcome to the big leagues, mate. You had it pretty easy last week, so we thought we'd give you a shot at some really, really fast guys with very little practice. Good luck.
Just go in and have a race, have a good time, see you later, bye.
Piper, Ghost win redemption time. Yeah, that's exactly right. Piper, have faith, they all make it through turn 1. I love it. Only person to have faith that they're all going to make it through. I like it.
Yeah, no, I'm a fan of that. Good on you, mate.
Ghost is a hotter favourite than Bill Shorten. Oh boy. We all know how that went. Goodmon really fast goes wide. Because you're really fast, Goodmon. Stop that crap. Come on, you're one of the quick guys in this. Most of Piper must be new.
I've got a grid for you as these guys just start to head out on the virtual safety car. Alright, so row number 1 we already know, Ghost and Hijacker. So that's BMW Mustang on the front row. Row 2, BMW Hyundai, that's Glazer half full and Berry. Row 3, massive qualifying from Filthy. Put some P5 next to the good Mon in the Mustang. Row 4, a little disappointing there for Scotty in the V8 Vantage. So he'll be looking to capitalise there, and alongside him is Shane Sky in the Hyundai. Row 5, Flatstick, he's showing some pace here, so he'll be one to watch, and alongside him, last Enduro winner for Supercar 2B, Jim Bob. Row 6, we've got Dazza in the second of the Cruiser Motorsport Mustangs, and alongside him is Excalibur in the ancient powerhouse Mustang as well. Final row of the grid, row 7, my favourite row, Lardas and Luminous rounding out the 14 entrants for tonight. As they head around, we'll go pick them up and line them up behind the safety car and ready for 1 hour of endurance.
Woo, let's go.
I'm looking forward to it. Just sitting into my thing. I'm going to bang my foot. I swear I'm going to bang my foot here. Here we go. Next angle, Bentley. He's backing them up. He knows.
Geez, these guys have gotten good at getting themselves gridded up pre-race now. They're already in order and they're already breathing. Got their warm-up procedure underway. Get those last-minute nerves out of the way now. The guys got a bit of a wiggle, bit of a shake going on. Fastest says Ghost with Luminous and 5 cars off in turn 1.
Savage. What a savage.
Mo with a good call earlier. He reckons Piper must be new. Say they're all going to get to turn 1.
Yeah.
You must
Welcome
be
to
new.
Thrillhouse, mate.
Welcome to Thrillhouse.
Welcome to Thrillhouse. You are wrong. There's going to be drama. There will be drama. So the Revolution boys looking strong already as they line up behind the complete Angler Bentley safety car. Massive shout out to Claude, who's at work tonight. If anybody is in the need for fishing supplies, head down to Complete Angler and Bentley. Tell them that Thrillhouse sent you and he'll hook you up. Literally.
I love it. There it is. across the rear wing of the safety car there, Grand Prix Ankle Bentley. Can't be worse than FIA races.
Fantastic guy, one of the big wigs at Thrillhouse, and great little business he's got going on there as well. So, Revolution 1 and 3. It's going to be on. It's an hour of endurance. Super 2. Round 2 of the season of endurance for them. Heading towards their final race at Bathurst. Who's going to come out on top? It's a bit of a mixed bag. It's all shuffled up. These guys are very, very close in speed. We'll peel off the safety car.
Come around the grid up. This is the big one, guys. Will there be carnage in turn 1? Ghost on the run to redemption here. Can he get the win? That's not the start line. He's a little confused there with the starting positions. Look at that. What a nice grid up again. Alright. 1 hour round Maggie. Super 2 Group A. They're calling for drama in turn 1.
Lights are flashing from Barry. He's ready. Revolution got the inside line. This is going to be crucial. Glazer needs to tuck in behind Ghost here and hold them all off.
Hijacker needs a good start. He needs a very, very strong start here.
Scotty's going to need to jump positions as well. He needs to use the power of the Aston at the start.
Oh, here they go.
4 lights. 5 lights. Racing.
Oh, looks like Glazer's had a bit of a bog off start. The Ghost just smashed the start though. He's gone. Hijacker in the run into turn 1. Does he try and come across and cover? Nicely through. There's a couple off. 1's off. 2's off. They've got through that all right though. Coming out of there pretty tidy.
Look at that.
Goodmon's gone off a bit too deep there. The Ghost leading the way.
Only one car going off. Very tidy start. Big battle in the back here. Everyone's fighting for the last, for the 10th spot. Oh, here we go. There's drama. Goodmon's in the wall. Lighthouse is around. Shane Sky's around. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh no. So we'll watch these leaders for the first lap.
Oh wow.
Oh, there goes Glazer! We just saw that in the background. He's gone. The same corner as last season. Oh, that's not gone well at all. Same corner, exit in NASCAR. It's where he lost it last season. Oh, he'd be furious with himself about that. There he goes through Gunner.
He lost his rear gunner. Barry up into 3rd spot. Oh, these boys at the back are going to be absolutely fuming. They're going to have to change the strategy and get themselves back into the game.
Filthy's got a safety car with Scotty here. Scotty's right on Filthy here for P4. So he's definitely pounced a bit now, Scotty. He's got it to start well in the big Aston. So run into turn 1 again. So he goes with a solid lead through the first lap. 1.1 seconds out of lap 1. Hijacker currently position number 2 with Barry right behind him. Filthy there in a battle for position number 4 there. Scotty's trying to get down the inside. They both check up. There's going to be flat stick into this party as well. Here he comes. So now Scotty finds himself in a cornerstone sandwich there for P5. That's not something I don't think. Jim Bob there's got up to P7 out of that first lap. All that drama in the big pack. Glazer there's recovered to 8th. Dazza there, position number 9 with Excalibur and the Ancient Mustang right behind him. Lemons is in number 11 off the back row. Goodmon of a rough start there out of P12. Lardos is 13th. Shane Sky's way off the back of the field there. I don't know what's happening here, but it's not.
He's had a huge drama at the start, had a massive spin, but I just think he's struggling to get himself into a rhythm now. Goes out to a second lead, but Hijacker's starting to reel it back in a little bit. So keeping him in check.
Scotty's got back to the back of Filthy again now. Should have another look at him very shortly, I think. 0.4.
Great start from Scotty to get himself up to 5th spot, but look at this, Filthy up into 4th.
Yes.
That's unbelievable start from Filthy. What do you reckon, chap? What a lap. What a hoping. Oh boy. These guys are relentless.
Exactly right there, Scooter. Exactly right. Paints a picture of how races can be lost in the first lap in the endurance season. There can't be one on the first lap. Guys got a little bit too keen. Fighting for sheep stations in the first lap. Now I've got a couple of them that are 5-6 seconds off the back of the field. Scotty's got a good run here. Here he comes. There's they run down the hill. He's got the inside line to NASCAR here. Can he get right down the inside of Filthy here? He's already got through. Can he shut him down? Streaks across the end. Filthy goes very deep under brakes in the NASCAR. Scotty takes a bit more of the apex. Scotty jumped the apex that time too. He's got that pole coming into the race. Hopefully he goes. All good. He manages to shut him down. So Filthy's going to be right at the back bumping. Now here's another look here. That was a brave look. Very brave look. As they run into Connor Capo there. Scotty goes in way deep again. The back end of that car was all over the place. That's so loose in the rear end of that car.
Jim Bob and Flatstick having a great little battle in the background as well. Flatstick ranging up on the back of Filthy now.
This is a day that your engineers will be in their ears saying, do not crash into each other, do not crash into each other, you're teammates.
They would have done plenty of laps together. They will be quite familiar with each other's racing style.
Look at this pack starting to bank up here, guys. It's coming all the way back from 4th, back to, I can see 8th in the background there. 9th place, 10th place, look at that. 11th isn't far behind as well. These guys are right on it now.
Goodman's recovered well after going completely off track, spanking the wall, and starting to tap back up onto these guys. So don't count him out yet. He's 14 seconds off the lead. That is a long way off the lead when the person who's up front is Ghost. But it doesn't count him out. He's still on for a podium.
I'm really broken away from the field there. That's probably not giving a lot of TV time. I'm going to back to see the battle here for 4th and 5th. Jim Bob and Flatstick for 6th position having a bit of a battle now on the run to NASCAR. Flatstick's a little wild on exit there. It's going to give Jim Bob a bit of a look. This is a brave spot to have a look though, Jim Bob.
He's going to try tuck it in.
Oh, it's a brave spot, but if you can tuck in there nice, you're going to run there and
there we go. He's going to go for the run. He grabs a lot of the inside curve. Is he going to pull out? No, he'll just tuck in behind, hold station a little bit. He's got the power of the ass and grab him down the straight if he needs to.
He runs really deep in the second part of Connor Capo.
He's on it. Glazer's watching and waiting as well, so Glazer will be looking to get back up through the field again. He's got a lot more pace than these guys. Doesn't want to get involved in these battles.
Should be able to get on the back of this very quickly here. If they're not careful, you pick them both off pretty quick though. He's a very sharp racer. And that, oh, Jim Bob's gone!
Jim Bob's missed his brake marker massively. Oh dear, he is going to be a salty boy about that one. He's gone way down the field. Goodman picks him up. These are the little moments that Goodman needs. He needs to just start picking people off from their mistakes. Don't get involved in any battles and just focus on some speed.
So that's going to get Glazer back into P7 now. He's got Excalibur there in the ancient Mustang starting to really look though. So there's a bit of speed in the old girl yet. No. Great from NASCAR too. Nice tuck in there from Excalibur. It's a good exit. Set up the run down the back of the circuit here. Slow about just tuck it in. Make sure your lines are right. Get a good exit here. Nice and tidy. Glazer was right on the edge there. In the background though, Jazz is on the move as well. He's trying to catch these guys up very shortly. So it's the middle pack here is very close together. So Glazer on the back of Flatstick. He's got Excalibur behind him, and then Jazz is in it as well now. Let's sneak back up the front of this back to 2 minutes. Gross there, 1.4 seconds clear of hijack. Very was trying to put 4 seconds back to hijack in third position there. So these guys have broken away. It's sort of spread out a bit, so unfortunately it makes it not very exciting TV time, guys. Scotty there's coming in position number 4. Filthy's tucked in nicely to him still. It's within a second. This is probably planned, I'd say, looking at the chat. Doremus is just to sit on him. This could be a bit of just stay in there, maintain the car, look for fuel, make sure it's alright. Can't win the race on lap 6, so just stay there. Look at this pack here though. Look at this pack here. Here comes Glazer. Excalibur's going to have a look down the hill there. Glazer was really on. Oh, Excalibur was really deep on the outside.
He got it.
He got it.
Oh my God! What a move!
Wow! What a move! That was commitment plus there from Excalibur. I thought that was going to end in tears there. Wow!
Oh my God! Mate, you're going to be watching that back for the next 10 years, man. That is one of the best moves I've seen from you, brother.
I got so worried because Glazer ran him out wide on the run of NASCAR and he sidestepped out wide. Then he just chucked her in there deep and it stuck. What are the tires on that thing? Wow! What a move!
Lit up move this season. That is a big move. Well
Wow.
done, Excalibur. He is on tonight. That is so good.
He's going to have to chase now as well, so he's going to chase that stick down. Look at Glazer, this isn't over. Guys like, you want to do that now? Let's have another look at one.
Yeah, do you want to see how passing around the outside went? But look at Dazza range up as
Daz
well.
is ranging up. This is going to get serious in a minute. Goodmon's not far away as well.
This two-stop strategy that Revolution are playing is kind of it's going a little bit pear-shaped for Glazer, because though he's not trying for outright pace right now, and he does have a lot more fuel on board, he's getting caught up in all these little battles which are just slowing down his outright pace.
You might see a strategy change from Glazer here moving forward. Look at Dazza here though. He's going to have a big look down the hill. Eden Ascar, he's going to go from the inside. Glazer goes very deep, gets the wide outside line. Dazza just runs him out a little wide.
Great,
nice
little move there.
Nice in the background there too, so the Goodmont now up to 10th. He's going to close in the back of this pack shortly. Ooh, was off in the foreground there. Oh, it's Scotty. Barry's down the inside, Filthy's down the inside of Scotty there for P4. For Connor Capo. I saw a little bit wide, a bit of dust kick up, but reckon that was Scotty grabbing the outside curve. And Filthy's just taking advantage of that. Both cars are still in the straight and narrow, but that was what Filthy wanted. He was nice and close. Look at Scotty again, that's rattled him a bit. He's gone wide there through the final turn of Aria as well. Of course,
he's in a bit of a CP sandwich at the moment.
He's back in the old hunting ground between the two cornerstone BMWs. It's Filthy, it's a little too... Oh! Plastic goes way too deep into turn one. It's going to give Excalibur on his back bumper now. It's what he needed. He's in the slipstream room now.
So Filthy's doing the best out of everyone for fuel.
Good, that's what we want to see. Look at this mid-pack though. Shame to be leading this race, guys, because you're not going to get much TV on. The mid-pack is just going off.
Glazer's not getting out of sight of these Mustangs. He's just tucked in the back. He's just keeping his fuel safe going, but he has used quite... Oh, and he's doing alright for fuel. He's very, very similar to Filthy. Ghost has used a little bit more than those two. We're starting to tip around the halfway mark of their fuel loads.
Good Glazer here. He's probably just going to tuck me on Dazzy here now. Or maybe not. There's another Connor Capo down the inside. Really feels Dazzy's not quite the pace he wants to be. It's a brave one in the second turn. Oh, he had to jump on the brake. Look at the Goodmont though. Here he comes.
Yeah. Wow, he caught up onto the back fast. He's having a look. He's down mucking around. He's going to do it.
Yeah, Chuck's down the inside there.
A little bump as well, just to squeeze him out to say, hey mate, I'm coming through.
He's a long way up. That's a good move from the Goodmont. Very, very committed.
Does he cover him off?
Glazer's not happy about it though. The bit of a weave from the BMW in the background there. Not overly impressed.
Places the Mustang absolutely perfectly.
Tell you what though, Glazer.
Gets the second apex there. Just holds it. Oh, it's well done. Great move.
Oh, Excalibur's had an issue. Oh, we're watching that little battle there. He's gone back to 7th. Daz has grabbed Scotty's grabbed a couple of spots there. Flats has grabbed a spot. Oh no, he's right. I'm just confusing myself. Never mind.
He's right.
Yeah, never mind, guys. Don't panic. I've just been drinking.
So Mustang's 7, 8, 9 at the moment.
Oh,
so
there's Scotty! We just saw it. No, he's gone! Excalibur's gone!
Oh no!
He's grabbed Filthy as well. So what's happened there? So Filthy's gone through. Excalibur's grabbed 2 spots. He's grabbed Plastic as well. He's got a P5
spot.
Yeah, there might have been a little coming together there between Flatstick and Scotty, because Flatstick's gone backwards a bit. He's in the clutches of Dazza now. Oh dear. The Rebel BMW looks clear. There's not a mark on it as far as I can see. Just checking the other side. There's a little bit of a witness mark on the front bar.
He's definitely made contact with something.
Here comes Dazza though. Dazza's keen for this now. He's getting a bit of a jazz up from these guys. Down around the middle he goes. Flatstick's first in. No, he's not. Oh, he's beat a penalty. Down the inside there, so he's going to lose a couple of spots. Oh no, it's a redress. He's redressing for Scotty.
Redress.
Yeah, this is a huge redress.
Oh dear. Oh, this is hurting his race
massively. He's lost a lot of time there.
Let's...
So he's tucking in behind Scotty there at turn 1. He's just went Scotty out wide in turn 1. And he's tucked in behind him there in pieces.
There he goes. Oh dear.
So anyway, back to 5th now. Look at the Mustangs. 4th, 5th, 6th.
Look at this.
And Glazer's come out of that pretty well too. He's now P8. And he's on the back of this Mustang train. Oh, one off the background there too. Who was that? Jim Bob, I think. Scotty's out of control. Jim Bob's around.
Oh no, he's all the way around.
Yeah, he's way around.
Oh, he's got front wheel damage.
Shane's
that was
got to
a
go
big lose in
through
the
as well.
background. So the Astons are having a really rough time of it tonight, guys. Oh boy. So this has got Filthy a bit of a gap now. He's 6 seconds off Berry,
Filthy
3
and
seconds
Excalibur.
Excalibur. They've come out of that nicely.
This is an unreal performance from these two.
Excalibur's got a big problem with Cruising Motorsport right behind him, though. The Dazza and the Goodmont. I feel that Dazza might move over for the Goodmont here in a second, because Goodmont is really putting some pressure on the back bumper. Will he play the team
He'll
game?
recognise the pace. I think he'll recognise the pace and just step aside.
Expecting it here. Glazer's been in the background, getting him off the back of the train. That's not going to help him. Goodmont down the inside, has a look. Has another look. Oh, gets into the back of Dazza!
Into his team.
Oh, no! Whoops!
There's no team orders there. We retract that.
Alright, these guys are racing for keeps. Dazza goes wide out in turn 3.
Very wide. Bowls a big wide. Mon gets right out of the way.
Oh, they're doing each other again!
Contact!
Oh, no!
Boys.
Oh, Dazza's got Goodmont's come
around!
Oh, no!
Oh, no! Is Dazza going to have to redress that?
Oh, boy.
Does he? Glazer's going to be the big winner in this one. He's
Cruz is
going to
be vomiting his... Oh, no. Wow, teammates. We haven't seen that since Triple A.
Yeah, I did.
Whoops.
That's a big drama. That's getting one back down to 10th spot. He's not going to be happy. 33 seconds off the pace. Hijacker's in. He's the first to blink. Lap 11. He's going for the 3 stop.
Alright, so what's the Berry going to do? Berry goes around again. What about Filthy? Filthy's actually gaining pace on the guys at the front now too. Now he's out on his own.
He's got so much more fuel than them as well. He's having an amazing
Off for a sneaky podium here, boys.
He's definitely off for a sneaky podium as Excalibur comes in. Look at the fuel difference between Excalibur and Hijacker though. Excalibur punching up above his weight at the moment. That was a great first stint, brother.
Oh no, never mind. Hijacker's car was at a funny angle there. I thought he cooked the pit exit, but he's all right. It's all good. That one spun me out a little bit. So Hijacker's come out in 5th behind Glazer. Interesting. Has Ghost given Glazer a bit of a talk up? Now, mate, look, I'm not asking you to do anything dodgy, but if you see Hijacker come out behind you here on the 3 stop, maybe don't let him through. Just that much easier.
Yeah, so this is your chance to play the ultimate team game here. We just saw a really poor example of teammate camaraderie. But if you can back up that Pepsi Max Mustang.
Remember, a lot of these guys too are going to be in contract talks for next season.
Clay's doing very well on fuel at the moment. He's actually now. Yeah, he's doing really well. He's not even on quarter of a tank yet, so he's definitely on the 2 stop.
Filthy's going to go around again, but looks like he goes again.
Filthy will definitely go around again. He might get a couple more laps out of it. He'll be pushing it for 14.
Oh, so, Glazer's sideways out of the last corner there. Nice work.
Here comes Hijacker. He's checking in with Berry here at the moment. Looks like he's going for a full tank of fuel. Yeah, he's going in fresh boots.
I love how these guys like to mix up the strategies a bit. So some guys go full fuel early, some guys balance it out with 2/3 fuel. Oh, they come out with a bit of a battle there. Where is it? Shane Sky.
Here we go.
That's not where you want to be, Berry. You really wanted to clear these guys.
So the full tank's hurt him because he's come out behind this little squabble.
They don't have to get out of the way either. I don't think they're going to be likely to either. Let's go back to Glazer. This is the important one on the track at the moment. Glazer's still ahead of Hijacker. This is going to play into Ghost's hands a bit. Because Hijacker hasn't been able to clear him. And obviously these guys aren't lapping as fast as Hijacker could be on fresh tyres. This is all going to be working for that gap for the lead. Glazer is making that car very wide too. You watch that lazy approach there to Conor Capo. He's not making it easy. Really lazy mid-track approach angles. Keeping that car nice and wide.
It's a nice exit there as well.
Yeah.
Don't give anything for Hijack to take a sniff at. I don't know if you even need to. Speed of the BMW down the straight. No way.
Just got to keep it on the straight and narrow here. Keep the car in a straight line. just jump on board with hijacking here, guys. If I can get the camera right. There it is. Oh, off the nose cam, that'll do. Oh, the Mustang is loose out of the first couple of corners and really sideways on the exit there. The wheel spin, you can hear it. There we go.
He's in the toe now.
Okay, so Glazer's on the inside.
Glazer goes for the hard cover. Hijacker's just going to grab a little
He's going to stick
bit
the
more
nose on the
speed.
inside.
He leaves the
This is a
door
big
open.
brave move down the inside. Glazer's like, okay, I'm not going to
dear.
fight that hard. It's not worth that.
He needed to cover him off more than that.
He really needed to be aggressive with that cover.
That wasn't assisting your teammate. You just gave that car a tow and then gave him a free pass around NASCAR. And Hijacker's going to take off from here.
I don't think he expected Hijacker to be that committed to the inside line. I think he would have. I think he looked in the mirror and thought, yeah, if I get to cross the inside there, Hijacker's going to and then go back out wide.
But he didn't. He called his bluff and he got the move done. As Ghost pits in, great fuel save, great stint
Filthy
from
goes
Ghost
again.
lap 14. Filthy goes around again. Filthy son, let's just check it. Oh, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing, mate? You're hurting me. You're hurting me. The fuel light's on.
Oh,
the
boy.
fuel light's on. Dude.
Oh, this is a mistake. He should have went in
Can
there.
you do it?
I feel he should have went
I'm
in.
just going to... I don't know.
Okay, so that little foray from Glazer's managed to give Ghost a 3-second lead over Hijacker here on pit exit, 2 seconds now that the car's up to speed. He will lose a little bit more because Hijacker's car's up to temperature, but that is a pretty good net gain there for Ghost. Knuckles reckons he'll be right. He's calling it. The chat just blew up though.
What's going on?
What's he doing?
Go
What's he doing?
Venturi. Venturi in the house. The Venturi fans. Blenny in the Jets.
Oh, Barry's really hurt.
He's out. He's leading a race. Get around him, boys. He's leading.
There we go. Filthy. Look at this. Harvey Norman, Cornerstone Racing BMW. Stunning looking livery, that. One of my favourite liveries. I do believe that was done by Mr. Doremus himself. Believe it or not, folks, that car is actually painted in a chrome paint. Just to show you how much detail has gone into that. The little lines of chrome, that's all it shows through at the base coat. Everything
There he
else
goes.
is
He
decal.
pits. What a stint from
Nice
him.
work.
What a stint. 15 laps.
He's still got fuel
Well
in it. Look,
done,
he's still got
sir.
4 kg
He's still
in the
got
tank.
fuel in it. Unbelievable stint. Everybody in this race will just be looking at that going,
Look at
unbelievable.
Glazer's save,
Look at
though,
Glazer.
15.
Oh my god.
Well,
Good on pits for 2 in the tank.
That's going to play dividends towards the end of the race for Filthy too, though. It means his last couple of stops are going to be a lot lighter. If it's a 2-stop though, the next stop it won't be quite as long as everybody else.
Glazer's on for a massive recovery here. Look at that fuel save. That is incredible. He'll be very salty about those early errors. Getting caught in
I can't
traffic
believe
as
it's the
well.
same corner as last time as well. We did that last season. Spun there. When he was in the lead of the race, I do believe, actually.
Yeah.
So Filthy's
He
come out in
did.
P4, guys. He's cleared Excalibur by 2.6 seconds. And Glazer's come out behind
I
Excalibur.
can't believe these two. So, just for those who don't know, Ghost, Filthy, and Excalibur here are Thrillhouse admin. So when we do commentate these guys here, we get around them a little bit. They put in a lot of hard work in Thrillhouse behind the scenes, but they also manage to make time to put in the practice to race as well. So to see these guys up there is just massive.
I tell you what too, mate, I know you agree with me on this too. Filthy and Excalibur in particular are both two guys that would never tell you that they're good. They would never tell you that they're fast. And if you try to tell them that too, they'll argue the point with you that they're rubbish and they shouldn't be racing, they're no good, they're not fast enough, yada yada yada. But look at them though. 4th and 5th on the road in Super 2 Group A. That's a massive thing to be able
They're
to
doing
do.
it.
They're doing it. They're up there doing
That's
it.
legitimate. That's legitimate track position. So well done to these guys.
Absolutely.
Just checking back through the patch, see if there's any battles
A little
brewing.
battle
But
for
these
5th
guys
and
are
6th. So Glazer is having a bit of a tough time with Dazzy at the moment. Dazzy's actually having a really good run at the moment, except for his little indiscretion with his teammate, who's now the car behind him. That'll be interesting when the Goodmont catches up.
Here we go. Yeah.
He's 5 seconds behind though, so that has really hurt the Goodmont. And then Scotty's P9 at the moment. This is going to be bad for Scotty's championship hopes as well. This is one race that he's going to really not be happy with.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be a bit salty about this one. That was a few ordinary issues and ordinary mistakes there by him. I'm just going to...
Okay, thanks Knuckles. So in the old Venturi chat, he reckons that Blenny's always in there blowing his own horn, saying how good he is. So there you go. He's just a bit polite with us, I guess.
Oh, wow. The truth comes out.
Let's run through the field, guys. So Ghost is actually 1.8 seconds clear of Hijack at the moment. So the gap is actually coming down for the lead. Ghost has a much fresher car though. So he might be just backing up a little bit here at the moment while he's got a bit of track space. But we'll keep an eye on that. So it could be a race.
He's just managing the gap. He's just sort of been letting it fluctuate between 1.8 and 2 seconds for past lap or two. So.
He's definitely commanded the race though. Over Hijack MP2 and 21 seconds back to Berry in third. That is scarcely believable, guys. Halfway through the race, they're already 20 seconds clear of third position. These two guys are just a league of their own. Ridiculous.
Yeah. These guys are supercar speed, they know that. We know that.
Terry learned everything from Filthy, love it. Okay, the man Filthy in position number 4 at the moment. Great drive so far from him. He's actually gapped off Excalibur quite nicely now. 4 seconds clear of him now. Excalibur must have had an issue actually because he's backed up to Glazer. 1.6 seconds clear now and Glazer's actually starting to reel him in. So he's had an issue there somewhere. A little bit of an off track. It's a bit harder to pick them, these guys, at the moment with the track, with the field so spread out. You tend to miss a few things unless you're watching the map like before. You can't really see things in the background of other shots now because they're so far apart. Thanks, guys. Glazer there on the recovery drive, position number 6. It looks like he's sort of broken off what Glazer was trying to do there, so Glazer's now 1.1 seconds behind. So Glazer's now got a windscreen full of Supertube Auto Mustang now, and he's got his target painted on there, so someone else to chase down. Dazza, the good mind has got to 2.9 seconds in like a lap and a half off the back of Dazza. That is some car speed from the Goodmont. That guy is on the march.
He's motoring.
Oh, Excalibur's lost it!
Oh no.
We just caught that at the back of the screen. Like I said, guys, it's hard to pick it when you can't see him off the back of the screen, but we caught that as a good one coming in the last corner. Excalibur's looped it out of Aria and slapped the fence on the pit straight.
He's gonna let Scotty go by here.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to argue with that on that bend. Let Scotty go by.
Yeah, you don't want to get tangled there. That's probably a smart move by him.
He would be so annoyed with himself for that because he's got a really good run. And he's just got wide out of Aria there and looped it round.
It's unfortunate.
It's got Scotty
Very,
to
very
8th.
unfortunate.
Jim Bob's now 10th, but he's right in the back of Excalibur now too, so he's got a little bit of a free kick out of that. Shane's guy's currently 11th, and he's on the chase now as well. He's catching these guys up a bit. Just off the back of the top 10 after a horror start to the race.
I'll tell you who's reeling someone in. Filthy's reeling in Berry.
Alright, get up there in just a second, guys. Lardas in 12.
He's 6 seconds behind.
And Luminous in 14th position. And we'll go back to that battle as P4. Filthy on the charge. Oh, bit of a double take through Aria though. The car looked a little bit unhappy through there.
He got through there a lot faster than Berry, and he makes 0.3 in those last 2 bends.
Let's go for a lap with Filthy then, guys. We're about the halfway mark of the race. Let's just do a lap here and keep an eye on him.
Just while we're doing that as well, Scotty doesn't make up a few positions here. He might be in a bit of strife for the championship.
Absolutely.
Because Hijacker is set to claw it right in his current standing. So at the moment he'll walk away with the lead of the championship, but only just it. Again, much like supercars, it's going to come down to the last race.
Oh, he's about to get a spot here actually, because Excalibur's in a lot of trouble here. Through Toscana.
No, Excalibur got back through again though.
Oh, Scotty! Oh! Left a lot on the outside of the track there. He's got tucked right in behind the Super Cheap Mustang on the road. Look at Jim Bob though, he's in this as well. Scotty does the inside, Jim Bob goes the outside. They're going to go 3 right through NASCAR, that's not going to work. Scotty makes the pass at Excalibur. Here comes Jim Bob down the inside, gets it both! What a move! He set that up, Jim Bob. He was all over that. He's like, yeah, these guys going to wrap each other up. Nice little bow there. Jim Bob grabs 2 spots in one hand.
Excalibur is not giving up this position though. He's right on the back of Scotty. Scotty takes a very, very narrow line. Gets a hurry up from Excalibur. You better move along, son.
Jim
love
Bob
this
needs to
kind
get a
of
boogie
racing.
on now, otherwise guys are going to range back up on him. What a great little battle this is turning out to be.
This is the 8th start to 10th, guys. Just saying.
Yeah, back to sheet stations.
Love it.
It's going off.
Look at Excalibur on the back of Scotty under the final turn there as well. He's right on him again. Goes inside. He's fighting on that pace there. Have a look there. Look at Scotty deep when the brakes in the turn one. Scotty into it! Oh no, he's
gets
gone!
tagged!
Oh.
Great car control. Nice recovery.
Look at
Excalibur
Shane
gets
Sky
out
here
on the
now,
throttle.
guys. That massive gap I was just talking about is just evaporated to nothing. He's 0.7 off the back of Excalibur. He's in this battle now. He's got 8th position in sight. With the Hyundai, there's a different kind of strength now for this little car to get amongst this too. I feel he might pick up a couple of spots here if these guys aren't careful. Oh, Excalibur airborne down the main straight there. Over the hill into NASCAR. Goes
there's a
deep under
dive.
Scotty.
Sticks the nose up.
Big dive.
Another great move at NASCAR. He's on fire there. What a
He's
move.
deep in there, isn't he? He just dives it right in there and makes it stick. Oh, he just gives Scotty a bit of a nudge up on the inside there. Just shuts the door on
He
him.
gets a penalty for it as well. Oh dear. He's going to be salty about that one. Gets the nose cut off and gets 0.5 of a second for it as well. Shane Sky's going to range up onto the back of Scotty while he tries to burn this. If he doesn't do it before the straight, it's going to get eaten alive.
Shane's got the push order now from Mr. Mancini. He's like, can't push. This is where you need to push. You need to take some positions here. He goes really wide through area though. He's got way loose on the outside. Then he's just bit off more than a tree. A couple more cars got into pits too. Jim Bomb and Dazzler.
Dazzler and Chipper.
Scotty's burned the penalty. He's got to get away with it. Shane's got to bugger that up for himself actually, getting loose out of the final turn there. Ruined his run down the straight. Let's just set back in with Berry and Filthy. It's 4.8 seconds now, but you can see Filthy in the background now and Berry's shot.
He's pulled in a second. He's pulled in a second on Berry. His hijacker goes into the pit on the 3-stop.
He's on the 3-stop.
Great fuel save there for the 3-stop
Tell you
though.
what though, hijacker 7 seconds clear of these guys now. He's probably going to get out in front of them.
He's going to pit and
oh,
get out in
there we go.
front.
Berry's got a
he's
penalty. He just ran wide on the
0.5
on the exit of
0.5 on the. He's going to
Campo.
burn it before the corner. He gets a little bit done before the corner.
Yeah,
he's going to have to do it on the straight. Is he going to pit? Oh, that's hurting him. Here comes Filthy.
Filthy's just went. Oh, look at this!
3.7.
Filthy's excited. He just thought nothing better than seeing a ghost car inside the front straight.
2.2.
Do not pin it, Filthy. Keep your composure. Really
He's a
big.
level-headed guy. He's improving so much.
This would have shaken Berry up a little bit now, watching that gap just disintegrate. That's enough to shake
Stretch that
anybody
a
up.
little bit.
This is where he's going to have to be tight now. This lap's going to be very clean. Because Filthy's going to have a bit of a taste of this now. You can see the car. It's visual range. He's right on him now. That gap looks a lot bigger when you're on board. A lot shorter, sorry, when you're on board.
Berry's going to be pitting soon as well. He's just under quarter of a tank. Guys,
Tell you what,
Filthy has half a tank of fuel.
just quietly, look at Blaze at P5. He's 4.3 seconds off the back of Filthy.
Yep.
So he's come along for the ride here. He's come with him. These guys are pushing the 2-stop as well, so they're going to run fairly
It's going to be
long.
on between Filthy and Glazier for the podium, I feel. I don't think that Berry's in it anymore. Just looking at these fuel numbers, strength of the BMW and their fuel save. The Revolution guys, the CP guys, they've got their fuel numbers right.
Exactly right.
And they've got that tune locked in for the BMW.
Hey, flip side, yeah, this race is live show. These guys are racing right now where commentary is 100% live, and as we see it, you guys see it.
No, flip side, this was actually recorded a week ago. And we're just messing with you in the future.
Just to explain the stories. Let's go back to 17th now. Looks like this little battle still going between Scotty and Excalibur. So Excalibur's going to go in the pits now, so Scotty's going to go around again, so Scotty's going to grab that position. Just like that, and drop Shane's guy again. Back a bit further. Oh, flat sticks, lost it! He's going to go to the pits. No, he's not.
No, he's not. He didn't want it. He's got half a tank.
Penalty,
He gets
penalty.
He's going to ban it, son.
There it is. Oh no, he can't do it because he's going to block Dazzler there. Oh, Dazzler gives him a touch up into one.
Oh, he gives a touch up. He burns that
That was
penalty.
an awkward situation there. He tried to burn the birdie in. Oh, gives Dazzler another punch up. These guys are just having a real crack, aren't they?
Some pretty ordinary track awareness there. He just opened the wheel up.
Oh, look at the background. That's Ghost.
Down
That's Ghost in the background chasing these guys down. He's lapping these guys. That is not something he wants to see out the windshield. It's two cars slapping door handles.
Yeah, he would be liking it. Be like, oh, geez, here we go.
We just get some dots from Mr. Mancini and a yikes from Mr. Jalen. So Ghost here is watching these guys, catching these guys fairly quickly. He should be flashing the lights at them now. He said he changed his flash button. Get it on the wheel. Plastic's out of shape again before him there.
Oh, he takes a really horrible line there, Flatstick. He's got no pace whatsoever now. Here comes Ghost.
Ghost is going to be
Ghost
keen
takes
as
the
mustard to
optimal
clear
line
these guys.
through. Oh, he's so good through there. Flatstick wide again.
Look at this. Ghost is just a picture of perfect lines. Ghost is Plastic,
Oh,
sorry,
look
gets
at
out of the
that.
way.
There we go. He gets right out of the way. Flatstick onto the grass as well. I don't know if you need to go that far out of the way, mate, but we'll take it. As he ranges
Right,
onto the
Dazza.
back of Dazza now.
Right, Dazza.
He's got the lights flashing. Here we go. Flash,
Oh,
flash.
nice work from Dazza.
Daz
Beautiful
moves
bit
over.
of awareness from Dazza
Boom.
there. Out of the way. That's what we want to see.
Ghost carries on with his race. It's a beautiful race as well. He's absolutely dominating. 29 seconds ahead of Hijacker. It's an absolutely awesome display.
Hijacker has pitted.
6.6 seconds behind Hijacker is Berry. 2.8 seconds behind Berry is Filthy.
So he's
3
accelerating.
seconds behind Filthy is Glazer. 7 seconds back to Goodmon in 6th spot.
Berry's in. He's going to roll past. Really long
at
stint.
Almost on
He's too
vapor.
safe for second stint. Look at Glazer in the background. He's getting closer. 2.7 seconds in
He's
closing.
2.7. He's gaining on him. And he's got a little bit more fuel in the bank. But these two have only just tipped under half a tank. Two stocks working really well with them. They're going to be light and fast. They're coming. It's just 24 minutes to go.
The chat's messing with the flip side now. Come on, guys. Thanks, Megs.
Jay,
gives me-
yeah, that's
gives me a
exactly
smile.
how it goes down, mate. You've seen this episode before. Reruns.
Sinister. Pizza goes good with watching Thrillhouse. I couldn't agree more there, Sinister. Alright, so Filthy to Hijack is 10 seconds. It's not a very big gap actually, considering that they're both yet to pit again. Filthy should pit one more time. Hijacker should pit again also.
Yeah, interesting. So, Filthy could be on for second spot. Are you kidding me?
We are indeed live there, flip side. Don't panic, mate. This is completely live. It says in the top corner. Oh, Filthy. Come on, son. Keep it under control,
He's
mate.
lying. I photoshopped it there last week.
Stop messing with the poor guy. He doesn't want to watch this dude.
Please watch this every week, live or not live.
There's not a battle going on towards the back. I'm trying to figure out who it is. Stepping towards the back. Who is it? It's Luminous and Flatstick. Flatstick's had a interesting race again. The guy that I know is very eager for the Porsche next season.
Scotty having a nightmare race. He's battling in 14th spot at the moment, a minute 32nd of 7 off the pace. He's had dramas, many dramas.
Yeah.
But he's got fresh boots and a full tank. He will make some spots up, but mate, you've got to be feeling for this dude right
He's on
now.
the recovery, I think he's going to be just
He's
trying as much
leading the
points as he can
championship.
tonight.
He's got a pretty decent lead for the championship, but he is hurting right now.
Oh, Filthy, come on, son. Keep it tidy, buddy. You're giving up time to Glazer here. This could be your podium going missing if you're not careful. Glazer's not someone you want to be messing with.
And he's lost 2 seconds to Hijacker as well. 1.8 seconds back to Glazer. So, Glazer, if you're listening, mate, just make it clean. Just do it nice and just leave my ball alone.
Sinister. No complete angle Bentley replays tonight. Yeah, I don't have the dexterity of my fingers as fast as Ghost can to get the replays to work. I always mess them up, so I'm going to do a lot of practice with that in the off season and get them right. I do
we've got
struggle
some
with
big,
that quite a lot.
You know it's just one button, right?
Yeah, it is. I know, but I struggle with that.
Just you just press Z.
We haven't really needed one tonight, though. A lot of the stuff we've seen live.
I know.
Don't pick on
It's
me,
okay.
guys. Leave me alone.
Oh,
I'm the
guys,
best safety car
you've upset
driver,
him.
alright? Just I'm the best safety car driver.
You are. You're the best safety car driver. You're the best safety car driver. The best. You're a good boy. Also,
Yes, no, we're live.
I'm a way better safety car driver now. I don't know if you saw one of my test starts.
I saw the test start
Hey, man.
races.
But that was good.
I did see you about 200k an hour through the sand into the fence, so just saying.
Yes, but that was okay. Anyway, so in third spot there, Filthy, looking good for a podium at the moment. 40 seconds off the pace of Ghost, who's absolutely bringing them right now. He is a masterful driver and a very good safety car driver, and someone I aspire to be. Second spot, Hijacker there. Brilliant teammate of mine, Red Line Racing Team, and a brilliant livery made by Mo Jolin. Mo Jolin would be a great safety car driver, I reckon. He would be awesome. Mr. Withers is in the house.
Is he? So he was.
G'day, mate.
The gap's starting to come down here for third position, guys. Glazer is closing in. I feel Ghost is in. Glazer's closing in a bit here. Sorry, guys. I'd like to put your TV, mate, but you're so far in front, it's really boring to watch. So we're trying to stick with the battles that are actually relevant.
So, I feel that Filthy and Glazer will go one more lap each. Glazer's just got a lot more fuel in the tank. So this next pit stop's going to be crucial for Glazer because he could jump Filthy here.
Love it, Mo. Oh, that's beautiful. I wish I could put
Because
that
they're in the
on.
house cheering on his Revolution teammate. So Glazer in fourth spot. Hijacker assumes the lead of the race. 2.9 seconds
This could be
behind
big.
him as Ghost.
Luminous has just exited the pits. In front of Filthy. He's chopped him up through turn one.
Oh, here we go.
Filthy's trying to get
Filthy gets
past
up
on
the
those
inside.
raw tyres.
Luminous, hose way. Very well done.
Yep.
Well
Just
done.
out of the way. Does the best he could to move over.
Oh, Filthy a little bit.
It's railed Filthy a bit though.
Luminous isn't going to battle him though. He knows that he's just been
He's not in
lapped.
this. He's not in this. He's got to get out of the way. Filthy's car's got no pace compared to Luminous, so... No, Luminous breaks nicely early from that car and gets wide. Nice work. He's going to let Glazer through as well.
Yeah, he definitely will. Luminous is one of the gentlemen of our league. Great driver, valued team member, awesome livery, and he's a Kiwi as well, so what's not to love about that?
Filthy looks a little shaken up by the car's looking very sloppy now. It's a bit untidy. Bit of a wiggle there through Connor Capo again.
Yes, Jay, we will be shaking our fists at the BMW long into the sunset at Bathurst when we finally say goodbye to them all. We're going to drive them off the other side of the mountain and put them in a big pile and we're going to light them on fire
Filthy,
and we're never going to speak of them again.
This is
Here
big.
we go.
Filthy and Glazer in.
Glazer's
Look at that fuel
Here's
save
the
on
fuel
Glazer's
save.
car. Look at that.
This is it. He's going to jump him.
That's going to jump
He's
him
just got to
easy.
make sure he times this right. You've got to work this last one out. An endurance race, the marker doesn't move. It's all up to you.
Good one's in
Who
two.
sits the longest? Good one's in.
Where's Berry? He goes
This is
Berry
it.
now through the last turn. Through Corsa now. Nice exit from Corsa for Berry there. He's coming down the straight. He's going to jump them all. But can he hang on to it? He jumps a lot of
He's
them.
up first.
He's through turn one.
Glazer's moving.
Glazer's out.
Oh, Filthy gets out
Filthy
in front
jumped
of
out.
him. He covers him off as well.
How did he do that? Bloody replay. I'll get to him. Come on, I'll get to him. There it is. Wow, that's huge. Did he not take full fuel or something for Filthy? How did he get out front?
Filthy took a smidgen less fuel.
Wow.
He took a smidgen less fuel than Glazer.
That's
and he's
huge.
put a second on him. So this is it. This is the race to the end. Will Barry be able to hold on? 17 minutes to go. He's checked his fuel. He's got half a tank.
I don't think he's going to make it home, to be honest.
I don't think he's going to make it home, mate.
This is for the podium then, I'd say.
That's it. That's for third spot.
And if these guys start battling ferociously, he's going to go back here to P6, the good mod. He's 6 seconds off the back of him, but he's fueled to the end as well. Fresh tyres in the Mustang. We expect this guy to close the gap.
There's a huge recovery drive from Goodmon. I'm feeling a drive of the day coming on there just because of the massive recovery of this. Remember, he has been facing the other way in this race.
Switchbait's got the fan favourite next season. What does Switchbait got next season?
BMW. Oh, no, Switchblade. They have the Corvette.
Oh, that's right. The Dorstar. Looks like a winter cheese. The small events, as Richie Withers, love it.
Jay wanted the BMW and didn't get it. Yeah, that's alright, man. We finished wiping up the tears in that chat room the other week. Unbelievable.
You could have had the Z4. There's other BMWs could have had.
Yeah, there were two BMWs up for grabs. But that's okay.
But we knew that corner punch and go to the BMW.
Is that Dilza?
That's Dilza.
Dilza, Tugga in the house. How's it going, brother? No, not much, man. We're just commentating some racing. What are you doing, brother?
Thanks, Dilza.
Love you, mate. Yeah.
That did not just happen. Wow. Look at this battle
man.
though, guys. We're going to get back into the race now. Filthy and Glazer. It's on now, fella. It's on for P3.
Here we go.
They're going to jump
He's just
Berry.
going to shadow him.
Glazer would be smart here just to sit behind Filthy here and just look at him weaving. He's showing him in the mirrors there. Starting to weave it. He's trying to make Filthy make a
Doing a
mistake.
lounge.
Filthy's on the defensive line. He just jacks up the apex there. Glazer's gets straight in the back of him. So the gamesmanship's already started.
Yeah.
That's in the pits out of
A
P7.
little bit of gentle nudging. Butterfly kisses.
DBR got the ass, and everybody knows that we got that with pick number 1, guys. Come on, keep up. Alrighty.
I can go through that list for you at the end of the race, guys.
After the race.
Yeah.
We've got a race on here. Hijacker's in the pits out of P2 now, so he's going to go in and give himself fuel at the end. Not overly worried about that.
43 seconds ahead of Berry, so those two just absolutely ran the field.
They're picking through that traffic now. I wonder how many cars they can run.
Who's Ghost looking up to? So Ghost is ranging up to the back of 8th spot, Scotty. So who would have thought
that's going to be horrific
the
for Scotty to get
championship,
lapped.
the championship leader?
I remember season 2, I was running 2nd position in the championship all season. The last race in the endurance race, I got lapped by Ghost. That was horrific. The guy that you've been racing all season for the championship lead, and you lapped you in the last race. You just want to hang your helmet up when that happens. Hopefully Scotty can come out of this race with a good mindset for Bathurst. Aston's pretty strong there. Nice long straights there at Mount Panorama. So Aston will be top of 300 at the bottom of the hill. This little battle here, it's just simmering away here at the moment. Guys, it's just 0.8 of a second behind Fizzy, but look at the good one starting to catch him up. He's now 5.4 seconds off the back and closing. So while these guys mess around playing the little game here, he's slowly catching them up. He's got 13 minutes. If these guys start to tangle, he will start catching faster.
I think he's going to reel them in. He's got 30 minutes to go. He's got enough fuel to get himself to the end. He's got tighter lines. He's just playing it a lot nicer. So
he's a very good racer, the Goodmont. V8's already called. He reckons the Aston has 207 there in Conroe. There you go. Wow, that's honking, isn't it?
yeah,
He's actually closing quite fast.
that's
It's
very
5
quick.
seconds now in closing. He's reeling these guys in very quickly. And this is not someone they're going to want on their back bumper in the closing stage of the race. He could pull a podium here for cruising. Considering the race he's had so far, I can guarantee there'll be some heated arguments in that garage tonight. This will be one of the recoveries of the season if he can pull a podium out of this. Back to this battle here though, it's still simmering away, 0.7 of a second. So I feel Glazer's not really pushing it at the moment, he's just following at the moment. You know, if Ruthie makes a mistake, he'll take it. But but otherwise, I feel
They've got to remember that they're on a conservative strategy as well, so they're both on a fuel save. So as much as you want to get past that guy in front, you're going to be using up what's in the tank in order to do it.
Ghost is going to lap 7th and 8th because they're both going to hit the pits now, so he's going to be up to the good one shortly. Not quite that far up, but he's now lapped up to. He's just lapped 7th.
He just laps it. Oh wow! So he's lapped half the field, guys.
Tell you what, if you really need to pump up his tyres, this is the way to do it.
Oh, hijacker caught up in lap traffic. Flat stick goes very, very wide. Oh, I don't know if he threaded the needle well there. He's not going to be really worried about it. Barry's not going to be a threat to second spot. He's not going to be a threat to the lead. So
you want to be doing
hijacker out in no man's land, just copping wax.
Through these guys.
There he goes. He's ranging up on Lardas. Lardas is going to just leave it there, son. There you go. There you go. Just keep this hold it wide there, Mr. Arse. Very lardy. Good on you.
Very there in a bit of no man's land. Still 6.6 seconds clear of it, so he's actually stretched that gap out a little bit yet, but he still has to pit. The two conserving brothers here, they're obviously losing a lot of pace to Berry now. There's a good one. And Goodman's still 5.2 seconds off the back, so he isn't really closing at the moment. He needs to get a let out here now if he wants to catch these guys up.
Scooter dropped a comment there that McLaren have the 720S GT3. Yes, they do, mate. Actually saw one of them yesterday. So Australia has a 720S GT3.
I've got all these photos to
You guys will have those photos to probably.
I get to lean on Lamborghinis all day.
I was very snap happy. I had to do my spying. I had to see where they were getting all their. Had to see where they were getting all their Pirellis from, mate, and make sure that they're all our customers.
Look at this. Okay. Here, Barry's in. Okay, so this is going to be out of the third now. These guys are about to go. Hang on a minute. Let's take the third. Look out. Good one, Michael Barry too.
Third and fourth.
Now this is where this battle's going to heat up.
Thinking, here we go. Now
I'm on for a podium. He's looking at him now.
Yeah.
He's got the push on. He's really energised now. Suddenly he sees he's on for a podium suddenly. This could be a first and third position for Revolution. Or can Filthy hold on to a podium? Has Filthy got a podium this season? I think his best finish is fourth.
I don't think no. I think his best finish is fourth. I'll have a look for that for you.
Beautiful.
Scooter, that's yet to be confirmed yet, no. It's not an official entry. Just a GT3 is in the country and it is being turned in anger. That's all I'll say.
Good one, really. There's a lot to look now. He's 5 seconds behind. These guys are starting to battle. He needs to get on the back of this now if he wants to make a move. He might run out of time. He's just spent 5 minutes without really getting any more gap.
He needs to hustle. He might have had an issue. He's got 9 seconds on Berry. Berry fell all the way back to 6th spot.
Oh, no, this round the outside! Glazer! What a move! Through the outside of corner capo! We just caught that one on screen! He just chucked it through the second half of corner capo right in the outside of Filthy. That was amazing!
Wedged it in there on the left-hand corner, but really drove the wedge.
Wow!
Filthy needs to respond. He gets a little bit of a toe. What's he going to do going to turn 1? He's a lot later on the brakes and he starts to have a look. He's going to line him up for turn 2. It's not over.
Wow. What a move.
Glazer. That's a huge move. Here we go. Is Filthy still on the toe? Does he have enough to have a crack at NASCAR? He's got to take him back.
He's got to push now. He's got to get right on him again. This is where it's going to be. Down there, Glazer's going to cover.
He won't be going for the move here. He's a little bit too far
wiggle.
back. But no, he's gone for the move.
Now, Glazer's got to really settle in here too, though. He can't afford to make a mistake now. Goodmont is responding, but I think he might be a bit late. He's 4.3 seconds off the back.
Yeah, that was about a second and a lap, though, and there's still 17 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
4.1. He's closing quickly, actually. He might nap these guys up yet. But he's got to push hard. There's got to be qualifying laps all the way home now for the Goodmont.
And as Ghost always says, it's one thing to catch, it's another thing to pass.
3.5 seconds. I think Glazer might have broken him here. Glazer's just sprinted off into the distance.
Yeah, Louis, that's Rusty French's Bentleys. That's beautiful piece.
Looks really good.
Yeah, that's amazing.
How's the fuel? Ask Lucky.
How's
These
the
guys
fuel?
going to struggle to get home?
They're fine. They're good to the end, guys.
They've got tyre wear.
Everyone-
The tyres compared to the good one.
Alright, so
Basically,
they're
can the
about
good
the
one
same.
run them
They're
down?
all the same.
It's going to have to be just Goodmon's going to have to pedal that car to catch up then. He hasn't got a car advantage. He's at 3.6 seconds in closing.
Piece. It's just going to come down to the driver. They're all the same. Tyre and fuel. It's all
Might have left that one
matched.
too late. I think he's left it too late. I'm going to put it out there. Oh, wow. Massive commitment though. Huge commitment.
Glazer stepped it out to 1.6 seconds
Yeah, he's
over
gone.
Filthy.
He's walking now.
That's what he wanted. He waited for a
0.7,
moment. He pounced.
Accelerating. Hats off to Filthy. That's been an epic drive from him.
It's huge. Even if Goodmon gets in the top 5, is going to be huge for him in this field.
I actually feel that Filthy might have just eased off a little bit now. He's just going to try and control that fourth. Because he's let Glazer get away very quickly. Glazer's up to 2 seconds now. So he's not exactly chasing him down now. I think he might be consolidating fourth position, trying to anyway.
Oh, I wouldn't be consolidating with Goodmon 3.5, 3.4, 3.3 off him. Don't consolidate too much, son. You still got to keep your foot up it.
Shizer, to answer your question, Berry is out of fact. He's not a factor, mate. He's 13 seconds behind the Goodmon. He could be going at lightning speed, still not catching him.
Yeah,
All eyes are on the Goodmon
the 3
now.
stop on Berry did not work for him.
5-minute mark. So the Goodmon is pedalling the Mustang, trying to catch these guys up. He's pushing this car very hard. He might grab Filthy. I don't think he's on his Glazer, but he might still grab Filthy yet. These guys got a bit of a tussle here at Brands Hatch off memory too in the sprint series. They were all over each other in the race. I do think Filthy prevailed in that race, if I remember correctly, through the last turn. Bit of biff and barge between these two.
Be on again here.
Yeah, I agree with you. So the drive of the day is back on, isn't it, really? Because Goodmon's had a really good pedal boys in racing the recovery drive. But also Glazer's had a massive race here to manage to catch himself up from that mistake early. And he's going to secure himself a podium if all goes well here.
We do love a good recovery drive in Thrillhouse.
Sure
For me, I think it's going to be hard to go past Filthy, because this has been just such a smooth race for him. This will be one of his best.
My mind at the moment is with Glazer, the driver today, I think, because made a mistake early, got stuck in the soup of the middle of the field. On the fuel save, had to keep his head instead of racing the guys in the middle of the field. And he's going to, maybe, if he can finish it off, he'll pull a podium out of it. So starts where he finishes where he starts. But it could have went pear-shaped for him. Stuffing up that early in a race like this, you bottle yourself up and you just lose the plot. And he's managed to come out of this really nicely, get himself back up and caught the positions nicely, and he's also looked after the car and stayed to his number.
Yeah, Jay, I'm feeling that one as well, mate. Can't believe BMW pulled out of the WEC. No more V8 Fit boys.
Well, Goodmon's either had an issue or he's backing himself back up. He's up to 4 seconds now. He might have run out of car, maybe. Cars have been very damaged, but that could also be from before too.
That was a huge accident. I'm sure we won't hear the end of that one. I'm sure stewards will be.
Filthy stayed in touch with Glazer. He's at 1.4 seconds. He's still in touch.
I think with Glazer and Filthy, with the conservative two-stop strategy, you get to a point, you start looking at your fuel numbers and you're like, hey, alright, well I'm in the last few minutes now, I've definitely got enough fuel to get to the end. I'm just going to light the wick and see what happens and push. So he's not losing sight of Glazer. In fact, he's pulled a little bit of time and he's down to 1.4, 1.5 going through NASCAR there. Gets a nice little exit. It's just nice to see these two after such a long race. Still so close to each other, evenly matched. Great battle.
And we saw the benefit of staying in it too in the Super 2B Enduro last week.
Yeah, that's right.
Running in position number 3 with 11-second gap back to 4th, and he nearly got me at the end just because he pushed and pushed and pushed at the end and caught me up while I was running out of tyres. He nearly got there in the end. Someone else is in the pits there. The back numbers all around the sequence. So it does pay to push all the way to home, all the way to the end of the race. We're in a minute,
Not over till
just
it's
over a
over.
minute to go. Oh, this is different. Oh, that would have been perfect for.
Yeah,
Not quite, didn't quite
Flatstick.
work. Flatstick come out of the pits, but Glazer managed to clear him in time, which would have been perfect for Filthy if he got out in front of Glazer there. But,
Yeah, it would have been ideal.
but he's not going to be able to help him out now. So at best, you'll get a tow out of him. Filthy will Flatstick will jump out of the way of his teammate there, not get in the way. Duke Matt. No, nobody picked the Viper. We're inside the last minute. We'll go up to Ghost, give him to TV times. We've barely watched him all race. This will be the last lap.
Yeah, this will be the last lap. So what to say about Ghost?
He's already weaving. Look at him.
He's got the weave on.
22 seconds
How's
clear
it
of the
going,
field.
brother?
Down the hill into NASCAR for the last time. Look at this. Just been an absolute show of force tonight.
He's got the good cutlery out.
Set himself a table.
He's on
with
his
3
second
spoons.
sleeve of Anzac biscuits.
Welcome back to the
He
top
vacuumed
step,
up all the
Ghost.
crumbs in the car. He's done himself up prim and proper, ready for the podium. He's coming through the last sector now. Smooth as you like. Doesn't
Fourth
even
and
use
fifth's
the whole
already finished.
road. Doesn't need to.
Oh,
He's
sideways.
sideways. You need to get better at drifting, son.
I think he was a bit spooked from Brands Hatch where he got sideways and just back into it. Here he comes.
Here
Through
he
the
goes
final
at the
turn.
end of the
Barry finishes the
What a
race
drive.
3.6. He was inside of Barry for 6th position. Look at that.
huge drive.
Welcome
Well
back
done,
to the top
Ghost.
step, Ghost. Great drive.
Massive.
Here comes Hijacker. Three
Didn't
stop
have
didn't help
anything
him.
for.
The three stop
It didn't help him,
tonight.
but what could you do in the Mustang? I just really don't feel that the two stoppers on for the Mustang. At least he got to drive balls to the wall for 1 hour. Well done, Hijacker. Second spot, that's good points. That puts you in range of the championship.
Here's Glazer here. He's locked in third now because Filthy's already finished in 4th. This is it. He's just got to get it round. And it's going to lock up a 1st and 3rd position for Revolution. What a recovery
Great
drive from
performance.
Glazer.
Yeah, that's huge. How are we looking for driver of the day, guys? Are we going to call it? Is it going to be Glazer?
I'm going to go with Glazer.
Well, then we're going to call Glazer driver of the day as he comes around the final bend.
Nice
Huge
drive.
recovery drive, sir.
Position number 3.
Great strategy.
Drive. Gets it done. Okay, so Filthy
Last
ended up
across the line is
finishing 4th.
Fletzik.
Good one in 5th. Was it 4 seconds off the back of Filthy into the race there? Look at that. Lapped all the way to 4th. Well, not really, because
Unbelievable.
technically they'll lap, but not really. There we go.
Huge.
Look at that car too. Not a mark on it.
Perfect race from Ghost. Pole position, fastest lap, and the win. Wow. What to say about that? That was absolute dominating.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll just send him a little cheerio message if he would like to join us in the box, as he likes to post-race.
I got a message from Dilsa before just apologising. He came into the wrong room, but mate, don't ever apologise for that. That was beautiful.
Don't
That was
apologise
beautiful,
for
mate.
being Dealser, mate. We do love you. Alright guys, so just go through the results real quick. So Ghost there absolutely nails it with a 20-second gap back to second position there. Flag to flag finish, I do believe. He started in pole, led to turn 1 and just walked away with it. So great job there from the Ghost. Hijacker in a really, really strong position number 2 on the 3-stop. Great job from the Mustang. Glazer with a very, very good recovery, position number 3. Filthy with a very good drive for 4th as well. There's some awesome driving at the top of the field here. Goodmon there in 5th position with another great recovery. Berry there, just had a bit of a rough day at the office there. Hold down 3rd position for most of the race and just to lose it at the end there with the 3-stop. Shane Sky in position number 7. That's an awesome quiet recovery from Shane Sky there because he was right at the back of the field for most of that race. So he's stuck himself up to P7 and it's a great job. Jim Bob grabs 8th. Another good recovery there as well. Dazza in position number 9 at the end of the race here. I'm assuming there'll be some conversation in that garage tonight. Scotty there manages to hold on to 10th position for the end of the race. Excalibur in position number 11. Luminous grabs 12th from Lardas. Flatstick in 14th. And the fastest lap was Ghost with a 1:20.2 on lap number 19. That is Super 2 Group A, run and done. Welcome to the box there, Ghost. How are you, sir?
I'm well.
Great race. Great race, mate. Well done.
Yep, that was, to quote one of my favourite sports people, come on!
You never really looked troubled there, buddy. You had that under control.
Yeah, sort of. As soon as I saw Hijacker coming on lap 11, I was like, oh, okay, yep, cool. So it was just a matter of keep my head and keep my foot down and going for it. Nearly had a couple of moments there with some lap traffic, but it's all good. I think I got the lights working this time.
You did it pretty good. We saw you flashing your lights. We did comment on the fact that you were going to be doing that. Just you changed your button over.
That was good. Yeah, great to see Dan in 3rd as well. Good stuff for Revolution.
He had a very good recovery there, mate. When he lost it, start of the race, I think it was lap 2 or 3. He bended, and we were thinking, oh boy. He was in his corner too, coming out of NASCAR like last time as well. The first time he did it last season, same deal. He just looped it coming out of there and ended up on the inside grass. And we thought, oh boy, he's gone down through the field. But he kept his medal and run to his number for the race and didn't get himself stuck in all these big battles. And got home on the 2-stop, which is a really, really nice effort there. And big props there to Filthy as well for position number 4.
Yeah, I was watching that, sort of keep my eye on sort of the battle between Dan and Filthy. It's great to see Filthy up there in 4th. That's a great
Absolutely,
drive.
yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. Really well done.
Tell you what though, tonight guys, we didn't put you on TV much unfortunately, mate, because you really were doing a boring thing out there by yourself. But there were some amazing passes tonight, some lots around the outside stuff. Big dive from Excalibur around the outside at NASCAR, which was just wow. And then Glazer with another really, really good mood on the exit, on the second apex of Connor Capo, round the outside of Filthy for the podium at the end of the race. Huge pass.
Oh, good to hear.
And the Cruiser Motorsport boys got together as well, mate, which was a big moment. And they both went off. So there'll be some
there's going to be drama.
Some discussion in the Cruiser Motorsport garage tonight, I'd say.
Oh dear.
Filthy did lead for a nap, Mez. Yep, good. He did, absolutely. Running that long strategy. He ran longer than you guys did, guys. He ran the longest in the field. He ran 15 laps, I believe.
Wow.
Marky?
Sorry, what was that? 15 laps.
He ran 15 laps first stint. Huge stint.
That's unreal. Yeah, I went sort of 14 laps the first stint, and I think I pushed out a 15 in the second stint. I can't remember.
Yeah, we know. We know, Dazza. We know, Dazza. It's all good, buddy.
We know you didn't mean to make contact with him the first time, the second time, or the third time. We know. Sorry, I had to throw that in there, mate.
Just throw the poor bloke under the bus.
Oh mate, it's all right. Just call a spade a spade. Oh, Excalibur had a massive spin in the last corner, went on forever. Yeah, caught the end of that, mate, and then you copped the penalty for it as well. Good sportsmanship, sort of just keeping out of the battle while Scott worked his way through turn 1. It's very, very hairy moments through turn 1, and I thought that was really good that you got out of the way.
Here he is now. Good evening, Excalibur. How are you, sir?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
I was just talking to you in Twitch chat, and now you've gone and ruined that by being here.
You had a pretty full-on race, mate. In the what we've declared the oldest car in Thrillhouse.
Did you know that you've got the oldest car in Thrillhouse?
From what we can see, anyway. 11,000
Mate, you've got almost 12,000 kilometres racked up on your car.
It's because we spend all our money on beer. We haven't got enough money for a new chassis.
Now you do realise we start referring to her as the old girl and that now, and the ancient Mustang and things like that. So that's going to stick now.
Oh, now I've got something to blame for not cracking the top 10 today. It's all in the chassis. I'm like Richie Stanaway getting around in the old Jason White.
Yeah, true. But I tell you what, mate, if you don't win pass of the season, then I don't know who will.
Really? I saw I got nominated for that.
Oh, dude, that was a hell of a pass right around the outside, mate. You set off Twitch chat. It was great.
Oh, fantastic.
Your dad said he taught you that move.
Yeah, no comment. Wow. Nice drive, Sean.
Thanks, mate. Nice drive by yourself. I'm definitely looking forward to the replay. It sounds like you had all sorts of drama and action and.
I had an eventful race. I came out at awkward times. That pit entry is just so hard to.
It's brutal.
Well, the pit exit, I mean. Like you come out with the wheel sort of hard left, and you still get shot out right in front of people, and I think it tripped over a couple of people. But I had a massive spin coming on onto the main straight relatively early on, and it just went on forever. I nearly ended up in the pits, but it spat me back out. I would have been happier if it put me in the pits. It just would have been a slightly earlier pit stop, and I could have recovered from that. But it chucked me back onto the main straight, and I had to go back around again. It ended up being a bit of a nightmare. But if it wasn't for that, I reckon I probably would have had enough pace maybe to get into the top 10, maybe around sort of 8th or 9th, because it was a pretty epic spin. But yeah, I'll tell you what, 44 laps or 45, how many laps that was? Bloody hell. That is a
mate.
Oh, it's a hard slog.
Yeah, I'm definitely sweating up a bit of a stormy.
Yeah. Now, I don't know what it is about Thrillhouse Thursdays, but I seem to come down. I think this is the 3rd or 4th round this season. So I'm on 50% strike rate of coming down with a cold. So I'm not feeling 100%. But yeah.
There you go, Ghost. Chat just said we need a Tarmac versus Brocky versus Ghost race. 3 maniacs for 10 to 15 laps.
Nah, Tarmac and Brocky, you got me covered.
Yeah, but we want to see it just so that we know. So we know you need to be beat. These guys in the Super 2 definitely want to see it.
That way they can just point and laugh at you. Look at how much you got beat by.
Yeah, look at that. Now you know how it feels coming into our domain. And
you lapped up to position 7. Oh no, what was it? Position 6 you lapped up to?
Position
I never
6.
realised.
Yeah, you were catching Barry on his last lap there, and he was running P6, and you caught him up.
I've got to go out in style, you know. I've got one more supercars race left, and then that's it.
At the mountain too for you. This is a big one for you too.
Yeah,
I don't believe you've won a supercars race at the mountain yet.
No, I haven't.
Pretty sure I
Tell
beat
us
you
all
last
about it,
in the race
Lucas.
there. Pretty sure I beat you last.
Lucas, who won that race?
Yeah, it wasn't me. Mez won that race. The one race that Mez was in the Super 2, he won the race by like daylight.
Yeah.
We got Mez that race. He showed up in a Jag. This unknown guy shows up in a Jag. He just smokes us. Thanks for coming.
So how many people we still got tuned in? We just have to check that. We've got a few
34.
people tuned in. All right. So guys, today I signed a contract for Thrillhouse for our future, for our season 5, and we're going to announce it. Not now.
Not this one, guys.
But soon. And I'm not even kidding how big this is. I'm not even kidding how big. I know.
It's massive, guys. I can't wait for you guys to be brought in on it. We've the admin guys were brought up to speed today about it. We've sort of known about it for a while, but we've been brought up to speed with it, and it is big. So we cannot wait to share it with you guys. It won't be until what did you say you're going to do it, Mr. Mikey? do you believe?
All right, so we're going to do if we're going to do this and we're going to do a big announcement, we're going to do it in style. We're going to do it Supercars A final at Bathurst. Now, remember, guys, that they're going to be going in reverse order. So we get Super 2B up first, was Supercars B on the Sunday. So you get Super 2B will be going back to back on their two Enduros. Thursday after Thursday, so start getting your practice in for Bathurst as well, guys. And when Supercars A comes around and we crown our championship for Supercars, we're going to announce what this is. It's big. it's big.
It is big.
That's what she said.
And it's good. It's really good. Really positive.
It is really positive. So guys, get excited and just be proud of Thrillhouse and everything that everyone has done to get us where we are. We've earned this. So let's ride this out in style. Let's not forget what got us here, which is Group 4 cars with supercar liveries.
Mm-hmm.
Now, stupid BMW that ruined everything.
Yeah. GTR Mark II, so overpowered. The only reason Ghost wins because he's driving a BMW. Just saying.
Bloody P word.
Well, it wouldn't be Supercars without a chat about parity.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. We've been, you want to get it right.
We're going to run some COG tests, but the budget didn't stretch that far.
I'm just shattered that Gran Turismo Sport couldn't replicate real life more often and have the Mustang up the front. Wouldn't that be great?
That would be nice.
Too much.
I was going to say that we wanted to replicate centre of gravity, but it's hard to do when we're already drunk and passed out on the ground.
We're going to try that. We're going to try that at Bathurst, aren't we? Aren't we just going to push the Mustang, the BMWs off the top of the mountain and see how far they roll?
Yeah, no, we're doing that. We're doing that.
They'll probably still win.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well.
So I think we could probably call it about there. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. It was an awesome race. Congratulations again to Ghost for absolutely braining the field. Another clean race by Hijacker as well in second spot, and Glazer for driver of the day in third as well. So that was an awesome piece of driving. Any final words there, good doctor?
Oh well, again, the podium guys, and let's say the top 5 tonight. Really good race, guys. Really impressive. Especially with Ghost blasting out that far ahead. It's hard to stay in the fight when you know you're going to get smoked by that much, but really good for the guys to really have a good fight for the podium tonight. Some really good passing too. I can't wait to watch that back again, just to have another look and to really absorb that too. It was really good. Chat tonight. You guys have cleared 570 comments tonight on Twitch. Just Twitch tonight, and you guys have just been going ballistic. Well done. Great to see so many people so involved with the race and getting amongst it. I see team owners, I see partners, I see teammates, everybody in amongst it, so it's great to see.
It's what it's all about, showing support and getting behind your teammates and everything. That's what makes Thrillhouse so good. So thank you guys. Yep. So a few of the Super 3 guys still kicking around as well, and nice to see some Season 5 people, Kenny from the Cosmos and the Altus Logitech G team there as well. So thank you everyone for the support. Keep supporting us. It's going to be worth it.
Yeah, no worries, Jay.
But you're not going to find that out now. And what about you, Aaron? Any last words there, mate?
Can it just be Friday night already? TT, I'm so anxious about the last session.
Yes. Actually, let's touch on that, and then we'll get Ghost to wrap us up. So we're running our TT at the moment, and we've got one more night left on Friday, and that's going to set our grid for Season 5. So if we just go back on this page here a couple, and I'm just going to bring up what we actually have at the moment.
It's the big double header too, isn't it? 2 lobbies at 9 p.m.
2 lobbies at 9 p.m.
I can feel the buttholes clenching now.
Scooter, yes. Hold the space for that, mate. Where announcement for the community TT will come after the series TT is finished. So we will keep you up to speed with that. Just check our social media; it will pop up.
We might even crack into it next week if we can. But yeah, at the moment we've just got to see these guys out, and then we're on to it. So just having a bit of a look here. Sorry, I'm just running a little behind. So at the moment, Leading the way is the Cyborg, Dean Allen, 146.181. That is flying. That is absolutely flying.
Wow.
But hot on the heels. Hot on the heels is Joseph to Jesus as well. So no stranger to going quick in a GT3 car with a 146.209. Let's quickly smash through your top 10. Kenny from the Cosmos in third. JOTT in fourth. Fifth is Tarmac Terry. It's strange to see him that far down. Great drives. Teammate Nez in sixth spot there. Wardo in the Jandal position. Yeah, it's alright. Don't worry about that. Lucky in eighth spot. Knuckles. Oh, so the two Lucky Lawn Care cars get into the top 10. And rounding out the top 10 will be CRR Blitz, formerly Fast Foul, formerly Chicken Love, Speedy Chicken Love.
KFC Zinger.
KFC Zinger. So the bubble though is 28th spot, and who's sitting on the bubble? Glazer.
Don't go.
We just saw him in third spot tonight, and now he's on the bubble of making it into the big game. And Aaron, you're just below him.
Yes. Yep. Thank you for reminding me.
No worries.
That's why I'm so anxious for tomorrow. I'm about 12 hundredths of a second off currently, who's in 28th, which should be, and just because I'm not really paying attention to this at all, that's cruising with a 47.420, just for those playing along at home. So very close, 13 hundredths of a second I'm off, and I'm gunning for it. As much as I don't want to knock him out, I'm coming hard.
The top time is the 46.1 there, Dazza. 46.1 is the top time. It's the Cyborg, as we know.
It's huge time. Alright, so we will have the final results for the TT for you on Sunday night for Supercars Group B. So I'll be kicking around in that with absolutely no practice whatsoever. That's going to be an interesting hour. But Ghost, would you like to...
Practice is overrated.
Yeah, practice is overrated, mate. Just get in, hit the loud pedal and stare at home.
And lick the stamp at NASCAR.
Oh, mate, every lap. Go send us home, mate.
All right. See you later. All right. Huge thank you. First off goes to the good doctor for hosting the stream tonight with his lovely, smooth, dulcet tones. Would have been flawless as always. Massive thank you goes to Mikey for once again a flawless room. Great safety car drive, by the way, I might say. Didn't see you off the road once, so miracles do happen.
Yeah, no, I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
Big thank you to Aaron for joining us in the box, and good race tonight, mate. I'm looking forward to checking that pass out. It's going to be awesome.
Thanks, mate. Always a pleasure.
All right. Be sure to join us on Sunday for Supercars, Group B, Group Drama, Group Action. You know what it's all about. 7:30 Australian Eastern Normal Time. That will be, I'm not sure, I believe it'll be me and might have someone else. We'll see how we go. But that's going to be a lot of fun. Definitely looking forward to that. Massive thank you goes to all our viewers, all the guys in chat. You guys are absolute superstars. You've kept the conversation flowing. Well, it sounds of it, you're all gas bags as well, which is awesome.
600 comments.
That's just ridiculous. Bloody hell. Bloody mother's love.
Thanks,
So, but sure to join us on Sunday night for Supercars Group B, and then next Thursday for Super 2 Group B, and then we head to the mountain for our last round ever of Thrillhouse Supercars, so get excited. But other than that, this is Sean, aka Go, signing off for now, and as always, you've been watching Thrillhouse.